Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for January 15th, 16th, and 17th, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, for my Aquariuses. How are you, my darlings? Now, you know the weekend readings. I'm using my two Radley Valentine decks. I am using my Angel Tarot cards for the main message. I will pull one from my Archangel Power Tarot cards, and I'll pull one from my Emily Anderson crystal deck. I've prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy. Remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest, okay? So Uranus went direct in Taurus on the 14th. So that means that all planets are going direct right now until the 1st of February when Mercury goes retrograde. So, remember 2 weeks before, there's what's called the shadow of, Mercury, the shadow of the retrograde. Now, a lot of things going on in air energy. In Aquarius, your sign is right around the corner. So, there's some turbulence. I feel like there's like a bubbling, it's like a bubbling pot. Okay. It's not, is it boiling per se? I don't know if it's a hard boil, but it's bubbling. And it's like, you have the lid on, so you know how the lid starts to shake a little bit. So, just be aware of that as we come closer and closer to your sign. Now, I'm an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power. I just need to deliver the message. Here we go. We have 3 cards face down. The first 2 are reversed. They have stronger energy. Let's see what we have for my Aquariuses for the weekend. First card, like I said, I'm feeling like that lid is doing a little shaking there. Here we go. First card. King of Water. King of Water. Water energy is our Cancer, it's our Pisces, it's our Scorpio, it's fluid, it's emotional. Now the King's underlying energy is air. So there's a lot of thoughts processes in here. But the emotional energy is one that it's really an intense type of energy for you. Now, so the King of Water, while there is a lot of wisdom here, and normally I would say that the emotional energy is actually, kind of making the King of Water a little more approachable. I'm feeling for my Aquariuses, it's like you're putting logic almost aside. It's like, I know what I should be doing. I know what I know. I see, it's like the door is open. I'm getting out of here now. Okay? No, you should stay. You should say, I'm getting out of here now. There's this intensity. There is this urgency, and it's not necessarily, and my Aquarians, that you are very logical, but I feel like it's not necessarily built on logic per se. It's like, no, I know. This is the logical, but this is what I'm going to do. I'm heading out the door. I'm getting out. I'm doing what I need to do. And it's like I see an escape route and I'm taking it. And I don't know who needs to escape, and I don't know what you're wanting to escape from, but it's like I see the route, I'm taking it. And but a lot of that has to do with Uranus, with Taurus, expect the unexpected. So you may want to calm down just a little bit more so, but because I feel that it's churning. It's like that lid, the lid on the pot, the water's not quite boiling, it's bubbling, but it's making the lid shake a little bit. But it's like, nope, the door's open, I'm getting out. I'm running. I'm taking it out. Taking a run, taking a pass, leaving. Don't know who that's for. I know you're going to tell me, so let's see. The King of Water, though, is kind of like, well, think about this. And again, it's that other part of you, and I think it has to do with Uranus, because expect the unexpected, that you're kind of like, not going to think about it. I know, just not going to go there. Okay. Very strong here. Okay, the King of Water is trustworthy, compassionate, respected, cultured. Open your heart and mind to those around you. Trustworthy and heartfelt advice, charity work. So I mean, you know, the King of Water has a little bit different of a meaning than what I am getting from this King of Water. Again, there's this big emotional kind of like, I kind of feel, well, I feel like this is a point that you're like, I was logical before. It didn't work for me. I'm now going to go with my emotions. I'm just going to, I'm just jumping in. Again, doors open. I'm going for it. Here we go. Next card. This one's reversed. Release. Okay. Archangel Azrael. Now, a couple of things here. We've got a 13, so we've got that 10 transition. We've got that 3, which is very kind of a celestial type of number. Added together, 1 plus 4, it's also stability too. But Archangel Azrael is kind of, saying, there's like letting go of something to go somewhere else. Now, but I do feel it's very emotional. It has an emotional component for you. And in many ways, maybe you have weighed the risks out, but there's this emotional leap. There's this emotional jump, okay? But remember, when you're reaching out to higher power, your guardian angel, your spirit guide, voice of the universe, your divine, many times over, you are sent someone to help you. And in this case, Archangel Azrael. Now, the end of a phase or situation, spiritual transformation, time to move on. Here we go, last card. 5 of Fire. Okay, so fire is our Aries, it's our Leo, it's our Sagittarius, it's passionate, burning, it's just like, yeah, let's just do this. 5s have some change energy, which would make sense with what's going on here. Change energy, it can be positive, it can be negative, it could just be neutral. But there's this, well, even though the door's open and you're running, there's still one thing that's holding you back, but another thing. It's like for every 5 steps you go forward, you take 1 step back a little bit, and then you go nope, and then you take another 5 steps. So, there is a little bit of a warning for you to think things through a little bit here, not to necessarily rush into something that you may not want to, what do we say, marry in haste, repent in leisure type of thing. But I don't feel that this is that type of a relationship per se. And I don't feel like it's cutting off relationships with people that are important to you. But I do feel there's a lot of this movement, and like I said, the door's open. The door's open, and it's like, see ya, gotta be ya. Anyway, competing goals, bothersome detail, conflict with others. So you may have people telling you, no, this isn't the right move for you. Again, it's very much like, hey, I listened to you before, and I'm not telling you it's the right move or it's not the right move. I'm just feeling this is what the energy is. So if you feel that you might not necessarily be making a decision that you normally would make, just know that the energies are probably pushing you forward. It doesn't mean that it's the right move. It's just one of these moves that really feels, it just feels like, it's like you need to like jump out of your skin. It feels like you got to do this. Okay. So we have a couple of cards that popped. Okay. So we have the 9 of Gabriel. Now 9s have that, let's wrap it up. Let's finish this. Let's do this. Gabriel is also fire energy. And this is stay your course. Do what you need to do. Don't deviate. Okay. So stay determined and move forward. Be prepared for any possibility. Environmental activism. Now I do love, this is Archangel Gabriel. So we have that 3 energy again, so very celestial type of energy. We have the Empress. Now usually when we get closer and closer to Mercury retrograde, I do feel like the universe, when I get the Empress, I feel like the universe is making some karmic readjustments. So maybe this is you wanting this, and then this won't necessarily start moving until you get closer to that, the Mercury retrograde. Or it could be, remember I did talk about when Jupiter and Saturn went into Aquarius, that there was a lot of earth karma going on at that time too. But I love I'm kind of feeling with the Empress again, and this is Archangel Gabriel, the messenger, the divine messenger, so you could be hearing something, that there's this karmic type of resolution. And remember, I said in the beginning of all of this, hey, I was, this was offered to me before to go through the door. I didn't do it. Now I'm doing it type of energy. Okay? Okay. So, the Empress, Archangel Gabriel, time to act upon your plans. Creativity is rewarded, luxurious or abundant resources. Interesting with that. Now, I do know that, my Aquariuses, when you make your decision, you do give yourself, an out also. So it's like, nope, I'm going through the door, and then you're like, yeah, but I'm going to keep it open just in case I decide to come back. So that's always good. That's always good. You don't want to burn bridges. You don't want to close doors behind you. As you go up the ladder, you want to be careful who you pass, because you can pass them as you're coming back down the ladder too. So, but there's things moving for you. Here we go. And let's see what crystal might be helpful for you for this weekend. Here we go. Shungite. Oh, I like shungite. Oh, you know what? I have shungite, but I do not have it here. I keep this at my bedside too. But shungite is protection from modern ills, grounding, everyday healing, purifying. Okay? Okay. So you've got kind of interesting stuff happening, my Aquarians. And as we're coming closer to your birthday season, that's okay, right? Right. Now, the button, it helps. You know what to do. I thank you. But more importantly, my Aquarians, my Aquariuses, as always, know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.